Guys, it's your girl Sweetie D. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be another story time about adoption is not for the weak. And today I'm going to be talking about me and how I deal with the adoption and how the things that I had to go through with my biological family because I adopted a sibling group of 5. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I adopted a sibling group of 5. I was doing foster care with them first. First, I had 3 children, and the ages were 1, 2, and 3. And then I received their siblings from the hospital. One was 2 days old. I got her in 2006, and then I got the other one in 2009. She was 2 days old. So it's 3 girls and 2 boys. So when I adopted them, they needed a lot of care and everything. And my family, it was always like, I don't want to say jealousy, but they felt some type of way. Even you have to deal with your parents, your siblings, and your biological children. It was like everybody felt like I wasn't giving them enough love because I had adopted these children. So it was like, my mom would be like, you don't come over here and do this and that like you used to. You don't do this, you don't do that. And I'm like, Mom, I got 5 little babies. Like, I still go over there and do some stuff for her sometimes, but I didn't even have the time to do what she wanted me, all of what she wanted me to do, because I was working too. I worked a 9-to-5 job. And then my brother was like, you won't spend time with your nieces and nephews, and you got them kids over there that ain't yours, and blah, blah, blah. And then my biological children was like, you soft on them. You don't do them like you did us. And I was like, well, they done been through something. They have a trauma in their lives that you guys never had to experience. So I got to be there for them. And it was just like everybody was pulling me in all kind of directions. And I'm trying to tell everybody, look, I got enough love for everybody. I got enough love for all of y'all. But it was like mentally draining because here I am taking care of 5 little kids and dealing with my family, trying to say I'm not giving them enough attention. And then I was in a toxic relationship too at the time. It was real bad, but that's another story. I'll get to that one soon. But it was just a lot. So, when you adopt kids, you have to really think about that too, how everybody else gonna feel, or if you care about how everybody else gonna feel. Because sometimes people be like, forget what somebody else feel. But the type of person I am, I'm trying to make everybody happy. I'm the people pleaser. So that's what I did. And it was very hard on me. I mean, even to the point where I had to start taking medication for high blood pressure. My anxiety was at an all-time high. I started having to take anxiety medication. And it was just bad. Because the mental, the things that they were doing and saying was draining me mentally while I'm trying to take care of these babies. So yeah, when you adopt kids, you have to really think about everybody, because everybody is gonna work on you. But it's a good thing to do. Like I said, I'm not trying to deter anybody from doing it, because it is very gratifying when you see that you've raised some kids that would have been worse off than before you got them. It's gratifying. And it makes you feel good when you raise the kids and you give them structure, no matter how they turn out. Because, I kept mine in church. I kept mine in different activities. But, when they get out here in this world, they see other people doing other things and they just go that way. Because I went through so much with these kids in the last 17 years I had them, because I said when I got them, they were 1, 2, and 3. And then I got the other ones at 2 days old, and now they are 22, 21, 20, 19, and 16. I still had a 16-year-old with me, but I had to remove myself from the other ones because as they got older, everything just started getting worse. So that's another story too. I'm gonna tell a story about how I had to move, and I did leave them at my house, and I moved out and got me an apartment because it was so mentally draining, the things that they started doing once they got grown, because I went through so much with them when they were younger. Like, it started at 8 years old, and I done had these kids for 17 years plus. So when you decide that you want to adopt some children, you have to think about everything that come with it, because it's going to be a mental thing as well as physical, because you have to make sure everybody's okay. You have to make sure your kid's good, your biological kids, if you have any. You have to make sure your spouse is good. You have to make sure your other family members are good, like if you have your parents and your siblings, and because everybody wants you to spend time with them. If you're that type of person that everybody like, or whatever, with family, if your family is tight-knit like we are, everybody feel like you're not giving them enough. You're not doing the things that you used to do. But like I said, you're not able to do everything that you used to do, because you got some babies you got to take care of. So yeah, that's my story time for today. I still encourage anyone that can adopt to do it, because it's a good thing to do. Because there's so many kids out here that need to be in a structured family. So many people out here on drugs, and so many parents, not raising their kids. There's so many grandparents that's raising kids. So if you can adopt, I say do it, but it's just, you have to be strong mentally, and you have to be a strong-willed person to to brush off everything everybody say. You have to brush that off and just keep on doing what you're doing. I just pray, and then I just ask God to help me, ask God to remove them feelings that everybody having towards you, and you just do the best you can, because people, they don't even know that they affect you mentally when they be saying all that stuff. You don't do this no more. You don't do that no more. They don't even realize these some little babies that need help. They need help, and I'm trying to get them help, and I'm asking God to help me, because it's mentally and physically draining. And then you have to go through so much with your own family just to get the job done. But I just thank God that He allowed me to be able to raise those kids and raise them right, keep them in church, try to keep them, doing right in school. They all graduated, except for Jazz. Except for number 5, because she's 16. She graduates in 2 years. But yeah, it's something. So you have to be mentally prepared and ready for it. But like I said, that's my story time for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. If you want to know something else, if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll answer it in a video, or I'll do a live and do some questions if you want to ask me some questions about adopting kids. And yeah, see you next time, and have a great day. And don't forget to like and subscribe and share. All right, bye-bye. Oh wait, I forgot to tell y'all. Now I'm living in my peace. I let go of all of the negative feelings that I had about whatever I went through during that time with them children, and everybody that had something to do with me raising them and them growing up. Right now, I decided I'm about to take care of me. I'm living for me now. All my life, I've been living for everybody else. I've been making sure everybody else good. I've been raising kids since I was 15 years old. I had my first son at 15. I turned 16 the next month. So all my life, I've been making sure everybody good. And I figured, I just turned 60 years old. So now it's time for me to take care of me. So right now I am living in my peace, thriving, having fun, just doing everything I ever wanted to do. Although I still have a 16-year-old with me, number 5. It's so peaceful here, and I love it. And this is my time to live in my peace. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm going to throw away all those other feelings and live for me. Okay, now I'm done for real. All right, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And everybody have a blessed day. Thank you.